Hey guys, and welcome back to another YouTube video. In this video I'll be going through the North Melbourne vs GWS game, going through who went well, who didn't go so well, and how I guess my team took a little bit of a hit as I traded out a 100 score for a little bit lower score wise, but in the end I think it should be the better option as he did lose. He's going to lose like 20-30k as Zeeble, and then Sheasel also has a better break-even loss, so he should lose less than Zeeble. So before we get into the video, remember to like and subscribe, turn the notification bell on so you know when I upload, and let's get into the video. So as you can see here, Zeeble, as you cannot see, let me just try this and then flick it across. There we go. I didn't check that beforehand, but it works now. Zeeble 108, yep, pretty annoying that he decided to actually turn up in this game, and he didn't even get that many marks from memory. If I look down here, Jack Zeeble, he got in the end only 4 marks and 3 tackles, but ended up 22 kicks, which is sort of how he gets those big scores. And yeah, so pretty annoying that he ended up with 30 odd disposals, but didn't think that would happen, to be honest with you, and I'm still pretty happy to let him leave, because he's going to drop in price now to like 20k, 30k, and he gets 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He drops a 160 out of his rotation this week anyway, so his break even is still going to be like 130, 140. And also I think, and that'll mean that I think he will, I don't think he'll be able to gain cash anytime soon. And I think this will honestly be him for a couple of weeks, this high break even. And so he probably is going to drop towards 800k again, and I'd rather trade him out at 850k. Aaron Hall 105, yeah, was alright. Just sort of hoping he doesn't impact Sheasel's role enough until we can get Sheasel out. Wardlaw 97, this was huge for cash gen, as he beat it by 77, so this should be a 60 or so k increase, and this will really help me out with Mitchell. Well, just in total of just getting guys, getting me up to the full 22 of premiums. I think getting Wardlaw getting up towards that 500, 600k quickly will really help, as he's going to be combined with Atkins. And then you've got here, so Wardlaw, Sheasel, Scott. So Sheasel obviously 92, dropping a little bit in cash, but if we look at Sheasel still, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, drops a 98 out. So we're probably looking at 105 break even next game for him, 105 or so. So not bad, and he will drop to like 760k or so, probably 757 I reckon. And so that he is losing a little bit of cash, but like you needed to keep him just in case he did go big again. And he sort of continued going on at a steady rate. Scott, Shields, Thomas, Logue, Coleman, Larky, Ford, no one else really here. Will Phillips 54, that sucks for people who brought him in expecting a big score, especially after that first quarter. Then he did absolutely diddly squat for the rest of the game. And then nothing else, and Bergman subbed out of the game. So now we move on to the GWS Giants, and it was Toby Green, not Tom Green. I wish it was Tom Green, but Toby Green this time went pretty berserk, a 111. That's pretty good, but I wouldn't be bringing him in just because of his inconsistency. Briggs 101 outdid English this week by 25 points, so good job for anyone who had him over English, but I doubt that would be very many up the top, and he's going to go up towards 700k very, very quickly. So he was almost an option to just get rid of Sams and Ryan, and then I would have basically 500k or so to spend on a ruckman, I guess. I mean, just on anyone. So maybe that was the choice that I could have got really high with. Briggs, Hogan, Ward, Whitfield 90 saved it in the last quarter. Luckily, I don't really like his role too much, and he will be one going in the next couple of weeks as I try and upgrade. Cornelio, Bedford, Ash, Himmelberg, 81, still in that backman type role, so we're going to have to watch this for the next little bit. Only like 1 or 2 marks here, it looks like, so didn't get terribly many marks. But wait for them to go back to a kick mark game, and he will rock it up. Lloyd, how many behinds did North kick? Only 9 behind. Tom Green just had a horrific game, pretty much. I'm pretty sure he had like 3 or 4 free kicks against or something. Here we go. 2 free kicks against, it looks like 2-4, and he just 26 disposals. He just didn't get the tackles and marks that we used to. His lowest is 3, and this was very similar with 3 again. But outside of that, his next lowest looks to be 8, and that's why he gets the, here, 8 on pretty similar game here. And he got 90. So, I think it was just an off game for him, and he'll come back. And now we move on to... So, we're down here with Greene, Callahan, 71, Brown, Briccardi, O'Halloran, Haynes, Perriman, Fahey, 50. So, hopefully that resets his break even. But I don't know exactly what it will do. Angwin, O'Keefe, Uden, Buckley, and Ralston. And that's basically it. There isn't much to talk about, to be honest, with these reviews. I didn't really watch this game too intently, to be honest with you. And so I was just watching like Whitfield on at the end of the game. I caught the last quarter of it. Whitfield's, so I caught this. I wasn't too happy with him, but he kept on getting involved in the last quarter. So just hoping that they go back to a kick mark game where he can sort of dominate. Sheasel role doesn't look too bad, to be honest with you. More sort of floating back into that sort of, it seems like a loose bat, to be honest with you. But I'm not too sure. I wasn't really focusing wholly on the game, to be honest. And then you've got no one else here really to talk about, and that's basically the review there. So that's the video there, and I'll see you guys in another video. Thanks guys, goodbye.